everyone, my name is Ariel Lauren. So for my newest video that I have here, I decided that I should do the get to know me tag because I realized I've been putting out a lot of vlogs and stuff like that just because I've been doing some stuff this summer that has been pretty fun and I just want to share that with you guys. But I realized that I haven't really put out a video where you really get to know me better, so I thought what better way to do that than do the get to know me tag, so that's exactly what I'm doing. I hope the questions that I've selected for you guys are questions that you would find interesting. I'm ready to answer them for you guys. Okay, so the first question is, how old are you? Right now, I am 20 years old, so I am officially entering my 20s. I'm excited to see what this year has to offer me, and I'm going to try to make my 20th year of living as best as it can be. So the next question is, what nationality are you? I am American, if you can't tell by my accent already, but if you really want to go back into my ancestry and everything, from my mom's side, I am all European, so that would be Swedish, German, and Scottish, and then from my dad's side, I am Russian, Mexican, and Native American. I have to just say right off the bat, pizza. If I had to choose like toppings wise and everything, I just love plain slice of cheese, probably like extra cheese actually, and I love pineapples on top. And I also really like Thai food a lot. One of my favorite dishes is pad Thai. Thai yellow curry is really good also. And I have a thing for mac and cheese. Really love mac and cheese. The baked mac and cheese where it's almost like a chewy texture. Okay, so sticking with this theme, favorite drink. If I'm going to a restaurant or whatever, I always ask for iced tea. I love it. I also really love coffee a lot. I love iced coffee too. Do you participate in any sports? No. I am not really the sportiest person on the planet, but I did do the swim team, but it wasn't like through my school, it was like a community swim team. I do love swimming, but that's the only time when I participated in it for like, you know, competitions and stuff. Have you graduated from high school? Yes, I'm in college right now and I will be entering into my junior year of college. And my major is nonprofit leadership and management, which is basically all about learning how to manage organizations that were specifically put together in order to combat some kind of issue in the world, whether it has to do with human rights, animal welfare, the arts. There's environmental, like conservation. Right now I'm just doing a lot of volunteering with different organizations that work in those different areas, and I'm just trying to see what specific area I feel most passionate about. 5'4", 5'5", I think. My favorite color has to be green. Any shade of green I think is really pretty. In terms of like a wild animal, I would have to say I really like giraffes. They just have the sweetest faces, and I love how whenever you go to the zoo, they're like the few kind of animals that you can actually go right up to and actually pet them and feed them and everything. They're just so sweet and gentle, and they're vegetarian like me. I just feel like I have a lot of similarities with a giraffe, you know? Have you ever been out of the country? Yes, I have. I haven't actually left the continent of North America as a whole, but I have been to both Canada and Mexico. I've only been to Canada once, but I've been to Mexico many times. I really love the beaches in Mexico. They're so beautiful. I really wish I could go back sometime soon. I miss it so much. As far as Canada goes, the one time I went there, I went to Prince Rupert, and it was really beautiful as well. I mean, just greenery everywhere, and you know, it really lives up to all the claim of its beauty. Do you speak another language? No, I do not, but both my parents speak Spanish fluently, and I took Spanish in high school, so I was getting pretty good at it for a while, but I didn't really keep up with it, and so I've lost a lot of the memory that I have. I can understand it more than I can actually speak it, I guess is what I'm saying. So yeah, that's a little reminder to myself. I need to get back on the Spanish again. favorite song at the moment. I'm gonna check my Spotify starred list really quick. Okay, so lately I have been listening to a lot of Neon Indian, specifically the song Deadbeat Summer. I've also been listening to Brooklyn Baby by Lana Del Rey. Really good song. It's still her same type of style, of course, but I can tell she's kind of venturing out into new sounds, new guitar riffs and everything, and I think it sounds really cool. I've been loving the song Love Unlimited by Blackbird Blackbird. Also, I've been listening to a lot of Unknown Mortal Orchestra. Funny Friends has to be my favorite song. And sticking with music, the next question is, what is your favorite band? I absolutely love The Strokes, which you may have figured out by watching past vlogs. Love the Yeah Yeah Yeahs, Animal Collective, Beach House, The Drums, Grimes, the 1975, The Neighborhood. I really love Small Black. Cults, Drake, The Weeknd, really good too. Oh, and Waves. If you're into lots of moshing and crowd surfing, then Waves concerts are the kind of concerts for you. And if you are more of a baby like I am, you can always hang out on the sides, the crowd. I actually started out in the front row at one of their shows, but after like 10 different people basically slammed on top of me from behind trying to get up to the top of the stage, I ended up getting really claustrophobic out of nowhere, and I just had to bolt out of there, and I ended up just hanging out, you know, near the merch table for the rest of the time. But it was pretty cool though, because some of the other bands who had played before them were hanging out near that area too. So, favorite holiday? Christmas. It's just, I don't know, Christmas is always a super nostalgic time for me, and it just fills me with a certain kind of mood. I love picking out presents for people. It's so fun when you get to go to the mall with your family, and then when you get there you all just split up in different directions and you all look for gifts for each other. My favorite store has to be Forever 21, H&M, Urban Outfitters. Really like Olive Garden. I know that's pretty simple, but I just always love going there. I like how it's a good mix between casual and fancy. I really have a thing for really good gourmet pizza restaurants. Those are always on the top of my list also. Really like How I Met Your Mother. I love how you watch them grow throughout all the seasons. I have always loved Friends. I mean, I've grown up with that show. I remember when it used to actually be on TV and it was still running. I really like to watch mainly comedy shows, I guess. I'm learning about myself. I have 2 dogs and 1 cat, plus 3 stray cats that basically live on my front porch. I've always grown up with pets around the house. I can't really imagine living without a pet, to be honest. I love painting, I love drawing, I like working with pastel and charcoal. I've even tried sculpture once before, and it's almost like therapeutic for me in a way, because I could literally just sit there all day and work on a painting and be totally happy with that. It helps me to kind of clear my mind. I also play the flute, not this kind, but this kind. Total band nerd all throughout high school. We did honor band and everything, went to competitions and stuff. Yeah. But I loved band. It was always a really, really cool class for me, because everyone in my band class was all super nice, and I got along with everybody, and I made really close friends in that class. And yeah, I have a lot of really good memories from being in band and all the traveling that we did together. And then of course, I also love spending time with my family and my friends. My favorite YouTubers definitely have to be, first of all, Tanya Burr and Jim Chapman, because they were the very first YouTubers that I ever found out about. And yeah, I'll always love both of them. They're the sweetest couple. They're just perfect for each other. I also really love Ingrid, or Miss Glamorazzi as she's known. She is such a sweet, down-to-earth, real, honest person. She comes out with lots of different tips that I really love. She also opens up about different things that I think we can all relate to as young people, and I really look up to her and think she's a great YouTuber. I also really love Sprinkle of Glitter, Zoella, Thatcher Joe, all the British YouTubers basically. Naomi Smart, I know she started a YouTube channel not too long ago. I'm loving it so far. She's so sweet and nice and pretty. Troye Sivan, Hello Katie, and of course Tyler Oakley. I cannot forget him, of course. If you've seen my New York vlogs, you know that I met him last month in June. I couldn't be more thankful for the chance to meet him, and I'm so proud of everything that he's done with the Trevor Project and being such a great example of how to be as a young adult. I really look up to him, and I'm so proud of everything that he's doing. Alright, that was kind of a lot of questions, but I hope you guys found it interesting, and hopefully you've learned a lot more about me. Maybe we have some similarities. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. I get so excited every time I get a new subscriber, so it really means a lot. And don't forget to like this video and comment on it as well. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you very, very soon. Bye!